Have you ever thought about how we typically understand something as fundamental as whether someone is male or female from the very moment they are born? It seems like a simple question, but the answer is more complex and fascinating than you might imagine. No, sex assigned at birth is not always strictly biological in a straightforward, binary way. While typically based on observable physical characteristics like genitals, chromosomes, and hormones, there are variations that mean biological sex isn't always easily categorized as exclusively male or female. This happens because biological sex is actually determined by several factors, not just one. It involves your chromosomes, which are tiny structures in your cells carrying your genetic information, your gonads, like ovaries or testes, and your hormones, which are chemical messengers in your body. When all these factors align in the typical male or female pattern, sex assignment is clear. However, sometimes a person's body develops with a combination of these characteristics that do not fit neatly into either category. This is known as intersex variation, and it means that a person's biological traits might not fully match typical definitions of male or female at birth. Understanding this complexity means realizing that the medical assignment of sex at birth is a practical decision based on immediate observation, but it might not capture the full biological reality for every individual. It's helpful to remember that biological development is incredibly intricate, and nature doesn't always adhere to strict, simple categories. Recognizing these natural variations helps us to appreciate the diversity of human bodies. For example, a person might be born with XY chromosomes, typically associated with males, but have genitals that appear female, or a mix of both. Another person might have Roman 20 chromosomes, typically associated with females, but develop testes internally due to a genetic difference. These are just a couple of the many ways intersex variations can present, affecting about 1 to 2% of the population, which is roughly as common as having red hair. This rich tapestry of human biology underscores that the terms male and female representing common patterns, not rigid absolutes for everyone. Embracing this deeper understanding helps us foster a more inclusive and accurate view of human biology and identity. It reminds us to be open-minded and respectful, recognizing that the world is full of natural diversity, and that goes for our bodies too. Knowing this can help you better understand yourself and others, creating a more compassionate environment for everyone.